Uh, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Anything But ASIC. And in today's news, Fidelity is on the hiring spree for people who know how to mess with Ethereum's blockchain, and people arrested for doing illegal activities on the Bitcoin network. All right, so let's jump right in it. Fidelity Crypto Arm wants to add Ethereum trading plans. Hiring spree. Fidelity Digital Assets, the crypto-focused subsidiary of Fidelity Investments, has planned a hiring spree to extend services to include Ethereum trading and custody. Fidelity Digital Assets was founded in 2018 to enable institutional investors to store and trade Bitcoin. Its parent company announced in April that it will add Bitcoin to its 401k offerings. The firm is now looking to hire 110 engineers and blockchain developers, along with 100 customer service executives, to build the infrastructure to support cryptocurrencies apart from Bitcoin. The firm's president, Top Jessup, told the Wall Street Journal. For now, the new hires will help add trading and custody support for Ethereum to mitigate the platform's data and applications to the cloud for faster transactions. The new team will focus on institutional grade security, compliance, and tax reporting tools. They want those taxes. they want those. That'll be in the next article. They want those taxes. While Fidelity Digital Assets have experienced a drop in new client acquisitions amid the sluggish market, the subsidiary has been minimally affected by the fall in crypto prices, Jessup said. We're trying not to focus on the downturns and focus on some of the long-term indicators, Jessup said, referring to the current market crash and reaffirming his beliefs in crypto's long-term future. We're trying to build infrastructure for the future because we measure success over years and not in decades, not weeks and months. So I don't say it in here, but Soros has called out Ethereum to flip over Bitcoin. So this probably is going to happen, considering that Fidelity is just really doubling down on Ethereum right now. So Ethereum's at a, let's see, just check the market. Where is it? So I can find it. Yeah, Soros, 6 billion. Soros fund manager says crypto is here to stay, predicts Ethereum will gain traction over BTC. Not going to read through that one, but just know it's there. But checking the markets right now, Bitcoin's down. By the way, something that I call to attention, that I call to attention every time. Whenever you see trades like this on the 7 day, it's bots. We've never, nobody ever talks about the bots. This is all bot trading. It's all following itself, which is why I'm a real advocate for Monero. Monero just says, no, we're not gonna do it. Monero, one of the few coins out there. I think Tron almost left. Tron is killing it right now. It's winning. And Waves, where do Waves go? Did I pass it? Waves, where'd you go? I don't know anything about Waves. I should look into Waves. Waves, well, comes in waves, and it's doing great right now. But that's about it. That's about it. Everything else, Evermos, I've never heard of. Chili's, Chili's. I guess I've heard of it, but I didn't get into it. A lot of stuff out there that's on the Ethereum blockchain that may or may not work in the future. But yeah, all this is bot trading. When you see similar patterns like this, and I like I said, I promote Monero because it gets away from that. Well, speaking of Monero, jumping into the next article of the Big Economist, how this father and son were arrested for running a drug business with Bitcoin. Huge facepalm, if you can hear it. Oh man, this is gonna be a good read. Per report from the U.S. Department of Justice, two individuals were sentenced to jail for running a money laundering and marijuana business using Bitcoin. The individuals were identified as Kenneth Warren Rahul and Kenneth John Rahul, a father and son who originally arrested in Washington. Following an investigation by the Department of Homeland Security, and the Drug Enforcement Agency (DEA). The individuals were captured and sentenced to 5 years in prison. The Rahuls, I think that's how you say it's rules, were charged with conspiracy to manufacture and distribute marijuana and for running an illegal Bitcoin exchange. The U.S. Attorney Nick Brown said the following on the case. Not only did this pair produce and distribute marijuana products on the dark web in violation with the state's regulatory scheme, they also illegally laundered immense amounts of Bitcoin their enterprise earned. The court claims that the rules ran an illegal business of relevant size and were in the possession of firearms protected. This contributed to the final ruling and sentence. Brown added, if they have firearms protected, why didn't nobody get shot? Oh my god, dude. When law enforcement moved in, there were more than a dozen firearms, some loaded and were ready to use to protect their drug trade. The state has set up a regulatory framework to serve many important purposes, including ensuring the safety of those who produce consume marijuana products. U.S. law enforcement agencies conducted an investigation on the rules in April 2018. At the time, they were able to infiltrate and gain more data on the laundry and marijuana business with an undercover agent. This person met with Rule Jr. at several locations, but primarily Starbucks coffee shops. The undercover agent. So Starbucks coffee shops are where the undercover agents meet at, guys. They're Starbucks. Oh my god. The undercover agent posed as the owner of the client in need to launder funds obtained by running a human trafficking business. What? The DOJ claims this sounds like a setup. The DOJ claims rules agreed to exchange cash for this operation for Bitcoin without asking the undercover agent for the mandatory know your customer information. Regulations. They come in to regulate. In addition, Rule provided the agent with advice on BTC and other cryptocurrencies with the intention of hiding money from the authorities. How much Bitcoin was involved in the operation? The authorities claim Rule exchanged as much as 142,000 for the undercover agents. This adds to the 13 million in sales generated for their illegal marijuana business, which was sold for cash or cryptocurrency to customers nationwide. The father and son manufactured various marijuana products, including oils and others, with no license. We got a license for that. They don't have no license. License for that. For the state of Washington. The products were sold under the brand Urban Artisans. Nice. U.S. Attorney Brown concluded that the following on the case. The state is also, of course, entitled to tax the marijuana industry. Tax the marijuana industry. The state wants to tax it. They want to regulate. Yet the defendants ignored all this. Perhaps as it is so often true in the fraud cases, they were motivated by simple greed in the running of their business. In the way they put a lot of people at risk and didn't disadvantage others in the industry who choose to play by the rules. Really? Oh no. The hypocrisy. The case arrest and subsequent sentence to show why cryptocurrency digital assets with open and public databases are incompatible with legal activities. They said it themselves. They said it right here themselves. The case for Monero. This is why I was pointing out Monero earlier. I read this earlier. Monero is the way. These networks could facilitate the authorities' capacity to collect evidence. At the time of writing, BTC's price trades at 29,400 with a 7% loss in the last 24 hours. Bot traded. Should put bot traded. And that's the article, guys. I think this was a case for Monero. I think this is what's happening. He's trying to push a case for Monero because Bitcoin don't work. Just FYI, Bitcoin's not doing this. If anything, maybe catch some loser coins. If this is going to be the case, it's going to be this much regulations where you have to have a license. Maybe push some of these loser coins like PIVX, which is where we go, which just jumped and fell. Oh, well, that was quick. It just jumped and fell. Some of those, maybe Monero. We'll get to Monero. Monero. Now, the case for Monero, you can see that. Let's go back a year. When Monero was riding the high about a year ago at $2, some losers sold and supposedly funded their daughter's college or something like that. I think that was on the Reddit forum or whatever. And it's down here now because, well, greed. Why not? But it's about the memes. It's not about price. And there you have it, guys. If you guys are out of a job, which I'm sure most of you are, a lot of people are out of job, and gas prices are high, and all kinds of stuff is happening right now. Well, if you learn some solidity, you go work for the man. You could go regulate, or you could end up in jail like these guys. I'll see you guys. What do you guys think? Is this a case for Monero? Let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys later.